doesn't say their numbers though.
Yeah, their roster's weird.
Wait, how do you have?
This is from the box score.
Oh.
On their last game.
Okay. Oh, I got you.
Yeah, they have them here too.
Good evening and welcome everyone to the Jaguar Den live here at A&M, Texas A&M University, San Antonio. My name is Cameron Caldwell for the Jaguars Sports Network. I have the great honor of being joined today with
Tony Talamantes. I'm also a sports commentator for Jaguar Sports Network, and I'm excited to be here, Cam. Looks like our guests are starting to keep rolling in here as the stands continue to pack up on both sides of our Jaguar Den here.
Absolutely, Tony. We have quite the exciting game today. Both teams have a little bit of history coming into this match. We started conference play about 2 matches ago. If, Tony, you want to go a little bit more into the history of both teams.
Yes, our Lady Jaguars, Texas A&M Jaguars, are 1-1 in the conference. Their overall record is 3-2. 3 players for our Jaguars are averaging double points per game. So those players to look out for are Evelyn Lorenzo, averaging 18.5 points a game. Natalia Trevino with 18.4 points a game. Maya Simon at 14.8 points per game. Jarvis Christian University as well. They are 0-2 in the conference, 0-3 overall, so they're looking for their first win here tonight. Some players to look out for is Yvonne Foreman, a junior averaging 8 points a game. And we have, they're crashing the boards as well. Number 5, Rania White, a senior, is averaging 8 boards a game. We also have somebody else, number 0, Taylor Gordon, who is a junior, averaging 7 rebounds a game, Cam. So those boards are going to be important to get after for our ladies.
Absolutely, Tony. A big factor in the success of both teams is getting those rebounds and scoring those early points, And we're going to go ahead and take ourselves a little break as we send it into our national anthem, whenever that may be. I believe it's coming up in just shortly, Tony.
Yes, sir. I think under a minute as they'll be starting that national anthem. We'll have a brief pause and we'll get into this game here.
Absolutely.
There's no more. There's no one that's hot. Can I get a photo with you guys? I'm a poster, okay? You're not commentating, bro? You're not commentating? Yeah. Nice.
Fans, once again, for those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy, let us now stand and honor their efforts and our country with a pledge
right, everyone. Welcome
It's
back.
now time to introduce today's starting lineups. First,
As we listen to the starting lineups for our teams.
number 0, Taylor Gordon. Number 4, JC Reese. Number 5, Renata White. Number 21, Yvonne Foreman. And number 32, Leah Gibson. The Bulldogs are led by head coach, Litica Collins. And now, for the home team, your San Antonio Jaguars!
You heard him right there, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for your Lady Jaguars.
Number 9, Evelyn Lorenzo. And guard number 14, Natalia Trevino. And guard number 21, Maya Simon. At forward, number 24, Kalaya Andrews. Texas A&M San Antonio is led by head coach Chris Benner and assistant coach Laramie Schwenke.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, your starters for the Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars. One name that stood out to me a little bit there, Tony, was one Maya Simon on the Jaguar side, a very big defensive presence for the Jaguars. She averaging almost, I want to say 2 to 3 blocks a game, Tony.
Solid.
Something we had touched on our radio show on Friday.
Yes, sir. And she's also doing it on the offensive side as well. She's averaging 14.8 points a game. She's taking care of business on both ends. Very effective player to keep an eye out for today,
Absolutely.
as they're about to tip off here.
If you are just joining us, once again, my name is Cameron C. and Tony T. on the call for the Jaguar Sports Network, and for the very first time ever, on the call for the Jaguar College Radio. Little collaboration effort we've never quite done before, but we're excited to get it going as the tip-off begins.
Looks like Jarvis wins the tip there, Cam. Number 32.
Absolutely,
Push it up to
number
number 4.
32, Maya Gibson. Go down. It's a bit of a collision there. Our view's blocked. Can't see what happened on that. Looks like they're going to call a foul on the Jaguars very early in this game. Very early.
Didn't quite see what happened, but I heard it.
Not too sure either.
Jarvis does have the ball. They're set to inbound. Looks like they get their own rebound here. Pass it on. Another foul, it looks like, Cam.
Looks like Jarvis Christian has no problem moving the ball around very quickly, Tony, whipping it around as they set up for this baseline pass.
Pass, oh,
That's
intercepted
going
by
to
our
be turned
Jaguars.
over
Here
off
they
the
come.
mark. Pull up. Jumper's no good by number 14 on the Jaguars, misses Natalia Trevino. Natalia Trevino once again taking the ball away from Jarvis Christian, looking for a pass. She's going to find the main playmaker for the Jaguars, Evelyn Lorenzo, number 5.
Another player to keep an eye out for, Cam.
Absolutely. Once again, Maya Simon finding it down low.
Ooh, and they get that foul. Jarvis, I did not get to see the number who it was on.
I believe that was on number 21, Mrs. Yvonne Foreman Jr. with the foul on number 24 for the Jaguars, Talia Andrews. Shooting foul, taking 2 shots.
First one is good for our Lady Jags. We are on the board. Get set for the second shot here.
Second one is good as well.
Jags take a lead here 2-0 to start this game.
And there we are seeing very early the full court press that is quite in style with Coach Minner. Is not afraid to take that press to him, as we had the opportunity of talking with him on our radio show on Tuesday. And a 3 off the mark there, rebounded by number 4.
Offensive
JC
rebound.
Reese getting that one to go.
Those are going to be important, Cam. Those second chance points are going to be very important.
Absolutely. Something we had talked about in our pregame, Tony, was those rebounds. Rebounds is going to be a very crucial part for whoever wants to come away with this, as we have number 14, Natalia Trevino, finding something. Number 5, Evelyn Lorenzo. 3 will not go.
Looks like Jarvis Christian University is pushing it up. We got number 4 shooting a 3.
Just off the mark by Reese there.
Here comes number 5, Evelyn Lorenzo, pushes it off. Splash. That 3 ball is good by number 4, Tamaya Whitman. We got a off-ball foul, is what it look like?
Number 21, Maya Simon, going to come away with that foul.
Asserting some physical play on our Jaguars. I think that's 3 fouls on the ladies already, Cam.
Absolutely. The style and culture of pressing all the time that Coach Minner is aiming to bring to this program is you're going to see a lot of fouls come from that, Tony, as full court press is the constant theme of the entire match. And as we can see, 3 fouls, as you said.
And here they come down already pressing. Oh, good ball movement by Jarvis.
Looks like they're going to get number 21, Maya Simon, once again. Or excuse me.
Number 24 is Talia Andrews. Talia Andrews, I apologize.
Looks like Coach Minner's not liking that one.
Jarvis has it on the outside of the arc, and they take a shot there, and it's good. Splash by number 5 for Jarvis Christian University. That would be Raina White.
Raina White, Tony, giving a little look to the bench after she dished that 3 out there.
I like it, Cam.
Gotta love the intensity, as our number 5. Evelyn Lorenzo goes up. Not quite finding it. Back out to Maya Simon. Maya Simon down low now. Got a blocking foul on number
12.
12 on the
JCU
side. Haven Verrett. Haven Verrett, excuse me. And a great move there by Maya Simon, getting that teardrop jumper to go.
They're pressing already, Cam. You're right. That pressing is going to be a factor here in this game.
Absolutely. Something that Coach Minner wanted to implement was a pressing team. Presses all the way throughout the court. Have no problem bringing the pressure to them as JCU goes up for another basket. Gets their own rebound once again.
Their own rebound and got the basket, Cam.
Absolutely. Those are 3 offensive rebounds right there that JCU came away with, and it leads to a basket.
Looks like they're slowing it down here. You have Evelyn Lorenzo handling the rock now. Drives inside, loses the ball. There's a fight, scramble on the ground. Looks like it's going to be a jump ball by our Jags and JCU. Looks like our Jaguars are going to be passing it in. Number 4.
We had a sub for the Jaguars, number 33, Daniela Sauceda, coming in for number 24, Talia Andrews. As Maya Simon pulls up. That one's off the mark. Number 33 now. Bobbles it. It's good to see these referees have a good handle of the game early, Tony. Not at all afraid to blow that whistle.
Got another sub here. Number 12 is coming out. Haven Verrett for the Bulldogs. Number 22 is coming in.
That's what we call, come on, Ralph.
A lot of reservations from the JCU fans not liking that call. The 3 from number 5, Evan Lorenzo, just off the mark.
Pushing it up fast. Pass, kick it out to the beyond the arc. Number 5, splash again. Number 5, that's Renaya White. We're slowly pushing up. Evelyn Lorenzo with the ball. As they handle the ball, number 33 is pushing in. Looks like there's a scramble for the ball. We get a just off by number 4.
And it looks like an offensive 3, and the key will be called against number 33, Daniela Sauceda, on the Jaguar side. Number 5, Raina White inbounding the ball here for the JCU Bulldogs. She's had quite the hand on her, Tony, making 2 threes already in this contest.
First 5 minutes of the contest. Looks like the refs are having a discussion here. So
talking it over.
they're couple of seconds here, see what ultimately happens here.
If you're just joining us here, this is Cameron Caldwell and Tony T on the call for Jaguar Sports Network and Jaguar College Radio. Doing our first ever collaborative stream. Obviously Jaguar Sports Network is the official network for all things Jaguar sports. We most recently just got done covering our men's and women's soccer season. Now moving into the basketball season, our Jaguar College Radio and JSN are going to be working collaboratively to bring these games live, broadcasted on YouTube for video, and then over the radio station we have, the student-run radio station we have. Thank you all for tuning in, both near and far. If you're tuning in from out of state or anywhere fun, go ahead and drop a comment.
I think they called a technical on the Bulldogs here. They're shooting foul. I thought I saw the ref indicate the T, Cameron.
Not too
I'm
sure,
not
Tony, yeah.
Thought he was saying
How
something.
often Tony, do you see technicals this often, or excuse me, this early in the game normally?
If you're Draymond Green, probably, yes, but not in.
No Draymond Greens here.
No. Yeah, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. I'm unclear as to what the T technical was for. But the Jaguars got one in there. Now we'll see who.
I think the refs are trying to figure it out as well, Tony.
Yeah.
Number 4 for the Jags, Tamaya Whiteman inbounding to number 5, Evelyn Lorenzo.
Natalia has the ball. She drives into the paint for just short, and then
They're going to call a push on number 33, Daniela Sauceda.
I gotta say, Cam, these Bulldogs are very efficient at getting those rebounds.
Absolutely. They have no issue getting up to the board, boxing out.
Oh,
And a travel is going to be called on, or double dribble, excuse me, is going to be called on number 1, Carmela Hayden, for the JCU Bulldogs.
Lorenzo has the ball. Coming up the court here. Nice and slow. Looks like Natalia Trevino has the ball. Passing number 5. Drives it in.
And a hard basket. Gets that one to go. Evelyn Lorenzo.
Little bully ball there.
Once again, right back to the full court press. Jaguars, no issue bringing the pressure as number 1.
What a pass.
And a great block by Maya Simon.
Goes Natalia, pushing the ball up again. Dropping it in. She retreats just a little bit, passes it out. So number 4, our Tamaya Whiteman, loses the ball. Looks like they're going to be a push on number 1, Carmela Hayden, on our Bulldogs. On the Bulldogs.
We have just south of 5 minutes left to play here in this first quarter, Tony. It's been quite the defensive quarter mostly, only 10-10, 10 points on the board each, as number 4.
A little too hard there, Cam, by our Tamaya Whiteman. So they're going
Number 33, Daniela Sauceda, throwing that away for the Jaguars. It's going to be a backcourt violation. Evelyn Lorenzo now, telling her team what's set to get into for defense.
Bulldogs look to set something up here. Trying to get to their shooter here, but she drives in and almost gets a bucket there. Jaguars
Great
push.
defensive there. Taking it up.
Contact. One-on-one scenario, pulls up and shoots. It's good. For number 1, Carmela Hayden. Good shot there for the Bulldogs. Lorenzo is handling the ball again. A little crossover. Ooh, nice.
Evelyn Lorenzo having no trouble getting to the basket. Grabbing 2 points.
Press again. Good pass there.
Oh, and another travel called on the JCU Bulldogs. Number 1, Carmela Hayden definitely wanted that one in that corner, whether it was going to be a corner 3 or finding her teammate down low.
Let's go, defense.
Lorenzo bringing the ball up the court.
It's like Carmela Hayden was pushing up a little bit on her there as she brought the ball up. Natalia Trevino shoots a three, and it's good. Splash from Natalia Trevino. From the Bulldogs on the right baseline. And looks like there's a foul.
Going to call a blocking foul on number 13. Excuse me, 14. Natalia Trevino for the Jags.
Renaya White shooting her free throws, a pair of free throws here.
Looks like we have a substitution. Sydney Collier checking in for the Jags, taking out number 14, Natalia Trevino. I believe she was the one who just made that three, Tony.
Yes, it was.
As number 5 for JCU is on the free throws, Miss Renaya White gets the first one to go.
Keep an eye on her, Cam. She's got 2 threes already in the first quarter.
Absolutely, and doing it with some style too. Turning around and pointing at the Jaguar bench when she made those threes. Love a little intensity as she gets our second free throw going. Gets that one to go as well. 1 point game, just north of 3 minutes left to play.
Eva Lorenzo pushes the ball up.
And a three! Just off the mark by number 32, the substitution, Sydney Collier.
The Bulldogs push it up. Try to throw an inside pass, almost intercepted by the Jags. Got a three. Just a little short there. The Bulldogs.
Looks like number 22. Excuse me, we're not seeming to have her on our roster, but number 22 for JCU getting called on a foul there. I believe they're already going to the line.
Got our number 32, Sydney Collier, shooting a pair of free throws here.
First one's just off the mark.
Second one is good for Sydney Collier there. Bulldogs are pushing it up. Oh, what a pass by number 13 from the Bulldogs. Shauna Robinson. Oh, hard foul.
Hard foul there by Maya Simon coming down on number 1. Carmela Hayden will go to the line for 2.
Some good ball movement right there, Cam. That was
absolutely. This Bulldog side having no issue moving the ball around. Looks like coming to our substitution bench, Emily Caranco taking out the, after this free throw should be taking her out. I believe Maya Simon's already picked up a couple fouls to her name. She might want to, Coach Minner pulling her out tactically maybe to stay out of trouble as JCU picks up the offensive rebound.
Fight there for the ball. Evelyn Lorenzo comes out with the ball. She's pushing it forward. Pass out. Let it be on the arc. It's good. All right, number 4 for the Jaguars, Tamaya Whiteman. Here come the Bulldogs pushing it up court. Number 1, Carmela Hayden. Passes it out.
Corner 3. Just off the mark.
Bulldogs
offensive
again.
Rebound. Gets it. JCU stays with it.
Physical. Oh, my.
Ball's bouncing around here. No one quite keeping it.
Bulldogs again getting the ball, Cam. They fight for that ball, Cam, and they get it every single
Absolutely.
time.
Maya Simon and number 33, Daniela Salceda down low, trying to keep control of the situation. Looks like Maya Simon's going to be taken out there by number 10, Emily Caranco, and number 33, Daniela Salceda, will be switched out by number 34, Allison Wallace, as our Lady Jags inbound the ball. Evelyn Lorenzo, our main playmaker for the team, bringing the ball up the court as we have just north of 2 minutes left to play. Lorenzo.
She's guarded by number 11, passes it to.
And that 3 ball is good by Emily Caranco, coming off the bench and making an immediate
Ooh, the Bulldog
difference. Great rebound there by number 32, Sydney Collier.
Foul there by number 5 on the Bulldogs, Renaya White. Send Evan Lorenzo shooting a pair of free throws here.
Looks like Coach Minner there had a nice little word with the JCU fans who had some reservations about that call, Tony.
Intensity is here, Cam. I love to see it.
Absolutely.
I love to see it.
Evelyn Lorenzo getting that one to fall.
Second one is just out of the rim there. So Bulldogs able to recover that. And here they come. Number 5 handing the ball, Renaya White. Setting up her offense. Number 4 for the Bulldogs takes it in. Just out on the right side of the rim there. Jaguars able to recover the ball. And here they come pushing it up to number 32. We have Sydney Collier. Passes it out to Emily again. 3 ball is just short of the rim. The Bulldogs able to get another rebound, Cam.
Absolutely. Both teams not afraid to shoot that 3. That's number 3.
It's raining out here. Cam. It's
Jakaya
raining.
Lane looking to find that 3 just off the mark. Going to be a swift air ball picking up by our Lady Jags. Evelyn Lorenzo now, the floor general. Swinging the ball. 4. Bang! JC Reese is good for 3. And now suddenly we're seeing our Lady Jaguars with an 11-point lead coming into this second quarter.
It's out of the Bulldogs. Jaguars will get the ball here.
Just north of 40 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Evelyn Lorenzo taking the ball up with a nice 11-point lead. Number 10 now, just off the mark. Emily Caranco can't get that one to fall.
Comes those Bulldogs. Nia White handing the ball. Handling her offense, telling them what she wants to do.
No time separating the game clock and shot clock. 10 seconds. 8. She shoots the 3. Just off the mark.
A little too hard.
Oh, and a miscommunication there by JCU. It's the ball out.
It's an attempt to the full court shots. A little short there by Sydney Collier. That ends the first quarter, Cam. I like what I'm seeing from the Jaguars. It seems they're getting out-rebounded, but they're still winning by 11 points. I think that's something that they should push on, is fighting for the boards a little bit harder, because these Bulldogs are Bulldogs in the paint.
Absolutely, Tony. They have no problem coming down with those rebounds, both offensive and defensive, specifically the offensive. Specifically, the offensive rebounds have been killing them. The Bulldogs have been coming away with a few points here and there off those offensive boards, and in reality, it might be what's keeping this an 11-point match and not just, a further lead, Tony.
Yes, I couldn't agree more, Cam. Jaguars should be grateful that these Bulldogs aren't capitalizing on those second chance, third chance points that they keep getting, because it could be an even tighter game if not for those rebounds. So we'll see what they do to adjust to fight in the paint here in this second quarter.
Absolutely. Coach Minner having a word or two with his team. Coach Minner having a word or two with his team, as with the JCU head coach. It's been quite the exciting match so far. 26, your Lady Jaguars. 15, your Jarvis Christian Bulldogs. We just got handed some stats here. We are looking at, excuse us.
This might be the first quarter stats.
Absolutely, folks. As we said, quite the exciting game. 10-minute quarters in this NAIA competition. This is the conference home opener for the Lady Jags. Conference home opener for the Lady Jags, this beautiful home game. Tony, maybe you could talk about how important it is to come away with a win at home, especially a conference win.
I think not only at home it's electrifying, but that conference play is very important, Cam, if we want to end up in any type of end-of-the-year competition, playoffs, and so forth. But, oh, the Bulldogs get a 3 there.
As a 3 by number 32, Maya Gibson is good from the corner. Having no issue getting that one in.
Dala Trevino has a rock there. Out to number. Attempted 3 by Allison Wallace. It's a little off the mark.
Daniela Sauceda looking to capitalize on that space she was given there.
Bulldog foul, number 1, Carmela Hayden.
Carmela Hayden for the Bulldogs gets that foul.
Absolutely.
First free throw is off for number 13, Victoria Aiden Irene. She's shooting. Second one is good for Victoria. Bulldogs have the ball again, pushing it up to.
Once again, here comes that full court press that most teams that are just not used to. Coach Minner, once again, his prophecy's coming true.
It's giving them a little bit of trouble, yeah, the Bulldogs. That press is working on them, Cam.
Absolutely. I have to say, Tony, our Lady Jags are not at all looking like a first-year program, having no issue running the possession, or excuse me, running the pace of the court, running the pace of the floor, determining when the pressure is going to come on defense, when they're going to press on offense. I'd like to keep in mind, everybody, our Lady and Men's Jaguars are first-year programs. This is the first year we have any sports, have basketball, as number 13, Victoria Anedran, coming up with it, finding some trouble.
Dahlia's there for her. Oh, good
And a block by number 10 on the JCU side.
The foul, the ball gets stuck at the attempted shot there by the Bulldog number 5, Renaya White there. Looks like she's going to the line to shoot herself a pair of free throws.
Number 13, Victoria Denire. Her first. Number 5, Renaya White. Shooting 2.
Foul was on number 13 of the Jags, Victoria.
First one's just off the mark. Can't get that one to go. And the noise of the Jaguar Den might have just gotten to her right there. Got to say, Tony, it's good to see our Jaguar Den filling in a little bit. I was worried a little bit at tip-off.
I was too, but it looks like they're starting to come out.
Attendance is starting to look up as our Lady Jaguars are getting to work.
Good ball movement. Oh, good tap out by number 4 of the Bulldogs, JC Reese there. These Bulldogs are starting their length, Cam, blocking the ball, taking the ball away from the Jaguars here.
We have a sub, number 1, coming out, Carmela Hayden, being replaced by number 11, Shamaya Camp. As a corner 3 from the Jags, off the mark by number 4, Tamaya Whiteman. As we have a hard collision there, I'm not too sure which side that's going.
It's like another subs, 2 subs. We got number 24 for the Jags coming in for Allison Wallace, Talia Andrews. Had a sub for the Bulldogs as well.
Not quite sure what number came out for that, Tony.
But nonetheless, here come the Bulldogs. Oh! Out of bounds, and it is going to be. Oh, there goes the sub.
Number 1, Carmela Hayden, coming in for number 32, Maya Gibson.
Bulldogs inbound the ball to number 5.
JC Reese now, top of the key, controlling the ball, trying to get something going here, spinning, moving, foul.
Good penetration.
She'll go to the line.
JC Reese, not afraid
Oh, no foul.
Oh.
Excuse me. Surprised that a foul wasn't
Okay.
called there. Jaguar ball.
Thought that was for sure a
As
foul there,
number
Cam.
13, Victoria Denerian bringing the ball up. Number 11, JCU having no issues. Shama Cham pressing that.
Got a sub for the Bulldogs. Carmela Eden's coming out, and we have Taylor Gordon coming in to replace her. Oh, we got a technical foul. I believe that was on number 1, Carmela Hayden there.
Absolutely have a technical foul. Coming in from the bench, number 1, as Tony said, Carmela Hayden.
And she's
It's going to be a bench technical. Not too sure what was said there to get that technical. As number 14 for the Jags, Natalia Trevino, heads to the line, sinks the first one. Making it a 10-point game, extending the lead into double digits. Second one is good as well. Jags will retain possession.
I'm not sure, Cam, but it looked like number 1 was leaving the game. I don't know if she had gotten a technical prior to that, or
Maybe that's where the prior technical went to, number 1. I'm not too sure, Tony. But if we get any update to that, we will definitely let you all know.
that's kind of a big blow for those Bulldogs. Carmela's Hayden was playing one kind of heck of a game. Crowd not too happy with some of these calls here.
Absolutely.
Let's let him play.
Mishandling of the ball by number 14, Natalia Trevino, will be a turnover to the JCU Bulldogs. A lot of energy here in the Jaguar den of Texas A&M University, San Antonio, for both the student section over there with the Jaguars and the JCU fans. And a great crossover by number 4 with a teardrop jumper. Can't get it to go, just off the mark.
What a move there, just off the left.
Looks like unable to grab that defensive rebound. Number 4, Tamaya Whiteman, going to be turning it over to number 4, JC Reese, for the JCU Bulldogs. Still an 11-point game here, as we have just north of 7 minutes left to play in this second period.
Number 5 of the Bulldogs, handling the work, passing it inside. Comes back out, beyond the arc, and the 3, just a little short for JC Reese of the Bulldogs.
Rebound by Emily Caranco, number 10. Brought up the ball is number 14, Natalia Trevino, has number 10. Just off the mark. Emily Caranco not quite finding it. Not quite finding that three-pointer, excuse me.
It's a foul. 24, Talia Andrews, her second foul. 4th team foul. And the Bulldogs are coming up the court. Number 5 there for the Bulldogs, passes it up. They're pushing the ball up hard, quick. Back out on, and there comes inside, a drive. It's a little off on the left. And the fight for the ball.
Looks like it just crossed the baseline. It'll be JCU Bulldogs ball, number 5, Renaya White inbounding it, the senior. Still have an 11-point game in this second period left to play. To find number 21, Yvonne Foreman, the
bullying
top
her
of the
way
key,
in.
and she'll get caught for a travel as well. That pivot foot picked up and moved a little bit there, Tony.
Yeah. She was bullying her way in there, though. See some more of that if they make that switch again. And timeout called. Full timeout called.
It's going to be a full timeout called by the Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs. Tony, quite the exciting match, just north of 6 minutes left to play here. 6:35, 29-18, 29 your A&M San Antonio Jaguars, 18 your Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs. The theme of the game has been rebounds.
Yes, and the Bulldogs are fighting for those boards even in this second quarter. It's almost halfway through, and those are very important, Cam, to grab those offensive, defensive, kicking them out, second chance points. And looking at the benches, you could just tell both their coaches are giving their teams a pep talk. And I got to say, the Bulldogs are probably fired up after that last technical, so we'll see how they come out of this timeout. They're not out of this contest yet, Cam, not even in the slightest.
No,
the way they rebound that ball.
Still an entire half left to play. Lots of energy coming from both sides of the fans, both JCU and Jaguars alike. If you're just joining us here, Cameron C. and Tony T. on the horn for the Jaguar Sports Network and Jaguar College Radio. It is our pleasure to be broadcasting this game live to you from the Jaguar Den live at Texas A&M University, San Antonio. This is the conference home opener. Our ladies are currently 1-1 in the conference, 3-2 overall. They're definitely going to want to come away with a win for their first home game back in almost a month, and their first home game for conference. As Maya Simons down low, just off the mark with that.
Bulldogs able to get the rebound, pushing it up with number 5 there. Renaya White passes it out to number 4, JC Reese. Penetrates and almost gets the N1.
Looking for the N1, can't quite get that one to go. She'll go to the line for 2. Looks like that foul is going to be on number 24, to Leah Andrews for the Jaguars. I'd like to thank all of you chatting, all of you watching at home. Shout out to Benji Mendoza for chatting away. Thank you for the compliment on our production. We'd also like to take this time to give a big shout out to all of our technical and executive crew making this happen behind the scenes. As a 3 is taken by JCU just off the mark. Another error ball coming in as the student section letting her know. Number 5, Raina White, she had a lethal hand from 3. I mean, you know, in the first quarter, Tony, she drained 2 threes.
Yes,
so.
that's what I thought that one was going to go in there. She is definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Absolutely. Both teams, no stranger to shooting beyond the arc, have no issue letting it fly, saying, why not? Coach Minner barking away as Evelyn Lorenzo. Number 14 for 3, and it's good. Natalia Trevino.
Here come the Bulldogs pushing it hard after that 3. JC Reese
dribbling effortlessly up the court.
Good pass to the top of the key, almost off the glass there by number 22. And again, Cam, no fights on those rebounds.
Absolutely. Looks like Jaguars came down with it. Looks like they're going to call a foul on number 22. We do not have that number on our roster, but number 22 for the Jarvis Christian.
Questionable call there, Cam, I'd have to say.
As number 14, Natalia Trevino heads to the line. If you're watching this at home, do not be afraid to drop us a comment. Let us know which side you're supporting. And if you are new to the channel, be sure to drop a subscription to the Jaguar Sports Network for all things Jaguar Sports, and hit that little bell to know when we go live with all things Jaguar Sports. We just got finished covering the men's and women's soccer, and now we are heading into our very busy stretch of the basketball season, as well as our, I believe, softball starting up soon, or
softball in the spring, I believe.
Yeah, softball in the spring, and I think golf is a year-round thing as well. So be sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell for all things Jaguar Sports.
Bulldogs again getting a crucial rebound there, Cam.
Number 4.
Foul there on number 4, the Bulldog.
Yeah, JC Reese has quite the handle on her, drawing that foul. Looks like it'll be a non-shooting foul. They'll get the ball on the baseline. Number 5, Renaya White for the inbound. No doubt looking for any of her teammates. I would think number 4, though, with that lethal hand.
Oh, pack 2,
Good
Renaya.
pass down low, finding number 5, Renaya White. off the open bank.
She's all over the place today, Cam. 2 threes, and she's in the paint, making these plays happen.
Absolutely, as our main point guard, Evelyn Lorenzo, with a nice crossover, dishing it out. 3! Just off the mark that.
Tamaya Whiteman shooting that 3 there.
Just south of 5 minutes left to play in this second quarter of Red River Athletic Conference play, as a foul is called on I didn't see a number.
Foul number 4, Tamia Whiteman.
All right, a foul on number 4, Tamaya Whiteman.
Team fifth. Number 5, Renata White at the line.
First free throw was good there for Renaya White as she gets ready to shoot her second free throw, and that one is also good. A little friendly bounce. Renaya White. Talia Trevino passes it out. Good ball movement by the
Maya
Jaguars.
Simon in the corner. Bang! 3 is good! That ball movement by the Jaguars really paying off, Tony.
They're still pressing, Cam, even with the lead.
Absolutely, have a 14-point lead.
Almost pays off there.
And a 3 by JCU off the mark. Rebound by Natalia Trevino, brought up by Evelyn Lorenzo. Corner 3, off the mark once again. Tamaya Whiteman trying to get that one splash in the corner.
Well, J.C. Reese with the move.
Oh, and a great move up and under. Should have been an and one, maybe, but
move, Cam.
number 4, J.C. Reese, getting that one to fall with the contact. It's been a very back and forth game as the last few minutes of the second quarter are playing out as Natalia Trevino dishes it out to Evelyn Lorenzo for 3, and that one's good as well.
Good ball movement by these Jaguars, Cam. Bulldogs are pushing it up. They have their
Still
number 5.
continuing the full court press.
All right,
White pressure up, true Coach Minner style.
J.C. Reese has got the ball, tries to pass it, and it looks like a kickball.
15-point lead with just south of 3.5 left to go. We have a sub, number 4, Tamaya Whiteman coming out. Number 10, Emily Caranco checking in.
Another sub 2-13, Victoria was coming in. Got a little too hard on that
JCU 3 is off the mark, taking up the court. By number 13, Victoria Adarian has a block. Oh, not a block, excuse me. Number 11, Shima Champ, will get called for the foul, the true freshman coming out of JCU.
Number 13, Victoria Adeniran, shooting 2 at the line.
Adeniran at the line, number 13, as you just heard. 15-point game. Just extended it to 16-point game. 16-point lead, excuse me. Your Lady Jaguars 40, your JCU Bulldogs 24.
Like something's going on with one of the Bulldogs here. I don't know if it's a nosebleed or something with her eye. Number 10 for the Bulldogs is coming off, going to the bench there. Number 10 is Marquise Nelson. But it looks like she's good. She's coming back in there, Cam, so you like to see it. As they resume the free throws for our Jaguars, Victoria shooting her second free throw. That was a nose ring.
Sinks that one. 41-24. I'd like to take a second to thank everybody chatting away in the chat. Mecca Woods, Diamond Vanan, and Victor Trevino, thank you so much for typing in as we are joined by General the Jaguar right in front of us.
J.C. Reese, almost behind the turnaround layup, and Bulldogs fighting. Jaguars recover the ball, and they push it up. Victoria going in, and it's just short of that layup. The Bulldogs recover, and another rebound. Here comes number 5 for the Bulldogs. Renaya White passes it up. going inside, and the Bulldogs lose the ball. And it's going to be the Jaguars' ball as it falls out of bounds there. Here they come. The Jaguars are inbounding the ball. Victoria. Moving up the court on the top. Pass it out to Emily, number 10. Back to Evelyn Lorenzo. All on the outside, inside. There it goes.
Daniela Sauceda
Just
bodying down low.
Side. Bulldogs able to get another rebound. Here comes JC Reese for the Bulldogs, number 4. Ooh,
Good move up and under. Just off the mark.
And the rebound
And a foul will be called on number 33, Daniela Sauceda, sending number 22 for JCU to the line.
Gotta say, Cam, JC Reese knows how to handle that ball.
Absolutely, JC Reese being one of the main ball handlers right now, having no issue, having a little trouble in the first quarter shooting the ball, but turn that around a little bit.
First free throw for number 22 of the Bulldogs, just out of
we
the
have
basket there.
just north of 3 minutes left to play in this second quarter of this Red River Athletic Conference play.
Second free throw's also no good. It comes out, just
But
pops
an
out of the
offensive
ball.
rebound keeps JCU Bulldogs in the mark, but that pass is what will turn it over.
Here come the Jags. Evelyn Lorenzo's got the ball on the left side of the wing. Pass it to Natalia Trevino. Back to Evelyn. She shoots the 3. It's just short on the left side. Rebound by the Bulldogs. Once again.
Yeah, absolutely, Tony. Once again, getting those rebounds. It's been a theme. It's been something we've been talking about. I'm honestly surprised that there hasn't been more points coming from those offensive and defensive rebounds.
They can definitely grab those boards like nobody's business, Cam. It looks like it's going to be the Jaguars' ball. Inbounding is Natalia Trevino to Evelyn Lorenzo there. As she paces her way up the court here, setting up the offense. Miscommunication there by Evelyn and Victoria.
Some heavy feelings there from the JCU fans sitting directly behind our broadcasting table. If you can hear that, that is passion and intensity right there for you folks. That foul will send number 5, 11 Lorenzo to the line.
I know you saw that. Running to each other, dude. Come on.
First free throw
I guess he
for Lorenzo off the mark. See if she can get the second one to drop, and she will, making it an 18-point game, 18-point lead here.
The Bulldogs pushing the ball up, but it looks like they lose it. Jaguars recover the ball by Victoria. Number 13.
Oh, what a
pushing
great
up.
crossover.
Wow, what a move. Good pull-up jumper is off for Tamaya Whiteman there. Rebound again by the Bulldogs. Number 5, Renaya White handling the ball, pushing it up, penetrating, good pass. Oh,
And a block. A heavy block by Emily Caranco. And a
Lorenzo,
great
good
move. A little Euro step by Evelyn Lorenzo going around the defender,
This place is going nuts,
making
Cam.
it a 20-point lead going into the second half.
JC Reese trying to quiet this crowd. Say there's a foul on the Jaguars. I'm not sure who it was. Foul was on number 10, Emily Caranco. JC Reese is shooting 2.
Victor Trevino. See you're repping the 956 Laredo. We love the 956 up here in A&M San Antonio. We have a lot of students from the Valley. Love students from everywhere. I love everybody tuning in from anywhere and everywhere, whether you're supporting the Jaguar side or the Bulldog side. As that second free throw's off the mark, number 4.
Rebound by Tamaya Whiteman.
Tamaya Whiteman's coming away with that one.
They give it to Victoria to reset the offense. Minute left to play. Well, Lorenzo handling the ball. Ooh, and it's tapped out
Lorenzo
of bounds.
unable to find anything, finding it off of the body of a Bulldog, number 5, Raina White, with just south of 45 seconds left to play.
Well, Lorenzo handling the ball there.
How does she look on camera?
Ooh, good move by number 4, Tamaya Whiteman, but Bulldogs get him with the rebound. Passing it up the court and just a little too hard. JC Reese
3
pulls the
by
trigger.
JC Reese off the mark, rebounded by number 5, Raina White. She'll have a 3. Won't go. Another offensive rebound. That one will go in by number 22.
Getting those rebounds, Cam.
Absolutely, those
Second chance
offensive
points.
and defensive rebounds leading to more opportunities and chances that these Bulldogs are not afraid to take, as Evelyn Lorenzo takes the ball up with just 5 left to play. And the buzzer beater just off the mark.
Thank you, Cam. We're here with Coach Minner. Coach Minner, we're up 40-26. What is your plan for the next half?
We got to make more shots. We got to rebound better. You know, I don't like the way we're rebounding at all. I think we can make more shots. We're missing shots inside. We're letting them get into the paint. Well, I know what it looks like, but we got to play better than this. We got to rebound better than this. We play defense better than this. But, you know, we're scoring a little bit. We're making shots. But we're fine. We just got to get a little better. But it's always good to be a
everyone. Welcome back to this second half of play. My name is Cameron Caldwell, joined today with
Tony Talamontes here for the second half.
absolutely this second half of Red River Athletic Conference basketball is in play. Coming into this half, your A&M San Antonio Jaguars, 44, your Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs, 26. Quite the deficit of a lead here, 18 points. Obviously, the JCU Bulldogs going to want to do something to turn that around as number 4, J.C. Reese, finds number 22 down low, and number 22 will turn it over to Maya Simon. Maya Simon's come away with the easy bucket.
Maya Simon gets that bucket. It's her 7th point there.
If you are just joining us, as we said, this is the, and that 3 is good by Evelyn Lorenzo, number 5 for the Jags. As I was saying,
for Evelyn Lorenzo on the day.
As I was saying, live for the Jaguar Sports Network in collaboration with Jaguar College Radio, as JCU takes a 3 off the mark by number 32, Maya Gibson. This is the first time we're doing a stream like this of this kind. We're doing a live broadcast showing the game feed, and we are also streaming live on our student-run radio network, Jaguar College Radio. That audio version is over there. If you want to driving to the basket, not getting the basket to fall, she'll go to the line for 2. As I was saying, if you're new to the channel, go ahead and drop a subscription. Let us know you're here. Hit the bell. We are trying to grow our Jaguar Sports Network as large and as quickly as possible. We are pushing 400 subscribers as that first free throw rattles out. And number 4, J.C. Reese, the playmaker.
These are going to have to be crucial, Cam. They're only 6 for 13 on free throw attempts. They can capitalize on these. They can get some more points on the board. As that second free throw is good by J.C. Reese.
Evelyn Lorenzo now, the main playmaker, bringing the ball up the court, calling the play. And a foul will be called on number 22, Bijane Avery. Arvey, excuse me, Bijane Arvey. She'll be picking up that foul. That was the number and name of the JCU player in the first half that we were not too familiar with, as that first free throw rattles out.
Goes for the Jags are doing okay at that line. They're now 13 for 19 on free throws for the day.
Free throws always being a constant theme in these games as she gets that second one to go. Number 32 with the 3, just off the mark. Rebound by number 14, Natalie Trevino.
And that's something they're going to have to do, Cam, is get those rebounds in the second half. They did not do a good job doing that in the first half.
As number 24, Talia Andrews draws the foul, going to the line for 2.
Her first. Number 24,
Tamaya Andrews.
First free throw is in. Talia Andrews there.
It's that one to drop as well. Tony, we're just 6 points off from seeing a 30-point lead here.
And again, looks like they're pressed, and they tried to press again, and they Bulldogs push up. Good pass from J.C. Reese to number 10.
Hard basket made by number 10 for the JCU Bulldogs.
It's just off the mark by Maya Simon. One of the Jaguars' leading scorers, 14.8 points a game.
I'd like to thank everybody for chatting in our community once again. The Last Skywalker, Tiandra, Layla, Mecca, Victor, Diamond, Thank you all so much for typing in the chat. We greatly appreciate you guys getting active, letting us know you appreciate what we're doing and you're watching what we're doing. As number 4,
JC Reese.
JC Reese.
Short off the. And another good rebound by the Jaguars, pushing the 4.
Oh, and a block by number 5, Renea White, the senior, coming in with authority, silencing the Jaguar crowd. Corner 3, off the mark there. Offensive rebound, bounces around a little bit. Number 24, Talia Andrews, trying to get that one, battling for it. It's going to be an inbound now.
Tyler Trevino inbounding that ball.
Evelyn Lorenzo for the 3, off the mark there. Maya Simon coming away with it, turning it over now. Coach Minner in a fit over that one, not happy with his team at all.
Nia White has the ball, number 5 for the Bulldogs, as she's running her offense, passing to JC Reese.
JC Reese once again.
Back to Renaya White. These are the 2 playmakers. Easy layup, and she just misses it. Renaya White for the Bulldogs. It looks like the Bulldogs are getting the ball. Inbounding it is Renaya White to JC Reese, and
going to be deflected out of bounds by number 4, I want to say, Tamaya White. Number 5, Renaya White inbounding the ball for JCU.
JC Reese handling that ball, penetrating in the paint, and she gets a foul there. She goes down. A little slow to get up, but she's got her teammates there to help her out there. It looks like it was a foul. Jaguars
Just
south. Inbounding it to Evelyn Lorenzo. Pushing up the court.
JC Reese on Evelyn Lorenzo, the 2 playmakers, the 2 with the sharp handle, teardrop jumper, gets that one to go. Evelyn Lorenzo.
Nice little teardrop there. And they're still pressing, Cam. Oh, and they deflect the ball. Maya Simon and the Bulldogs recover. And it looks like she gets a traveling call.
That'll be the second travel, I believe, called on number 21.
Yvonne Foreman there.
Yvonne Foreman, yeah. The junior making the rather rookie mistakes, if you will. Maya Simon now driving, bodying, Maya Simon spinning. That one will go. Maya Simon with contact at the rim, gets it to drop.
Powerful move there. It's Renaya White with the Bulldogs passing it up. Back to Renaya White, driving in a little teardrop. Just short. She gets her own rebound. And gets the foul drawn, Renaya White. She'll be heading to the line for a pair of free throws. Foul was on number 24, Talia Andrews. Her 4th foul. Something to keep an eye out for there, Cam. It looks like she is coming out. Subbed out by number 33, Daniela Sauceda.
Absolutely wanting to, Tony, maybe you can talk about the dangers of getting in foul trouble early, especially a key player like that.
Yes, it's crucial. It's 4 fouls already. She's got to play a little bit less aggressive now, which going into barely second half of this 3rd quarter. We still have 10 more minutes in the 4th. She's a very key component to this offense. So I'm sure she'll see.
In the way that Coach Minner coaches his defense, the full court press, always pressing, as that free throw by number 5, Renaya White, goes. You have to wonder if she might play a little more reserved now, Tony.
I would think so, Cam. As Evelyn Lorenzo is handling the ball, pushing it up to Maya Simon shoots the jumper, and it's good off the glass. Good shot there. Maya Simon, JC Reese for the Bulldogs passes it. Looks like she overthrows the pass, and the Jaguars able to recover. Natalia Trevino pushing the ball to Evelyn Lorenzo. And she's penetrating, going for the layup, and it's good as well. Evelyn Lorenzo, number 5, timeout. JCU want to talk over as they had a little run for our Jaguars. What a run there, Cam.
Absolutely, that is a 18-point lead, Tony. Or no, excuse me. Excuse me.
We're comms majors, ladies and gentlemen.
We are
Our
comms
math is
majors. Math
a
is
little off.
not our
The
strong
scoreboard is there for you to see. I would say that is a 28-point lead, maybe. But again, I'm a comms major.
Absolutely. 28-point lead. 59, your Lady Jags. 31, your your Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs. If you are just joining us once again, my name is Cameron C. and Tony T on the horn for Jaguar Sports Network and the Jaguar College Radio, this collaborative broadcast going on. If you're brand new to the Jaguar Sports Network, do us a favor, drop a subscription, hit that notification bell, drop us a comment in our chat of where you're listening from and who you're supporting. We are calling the game for both sides, Tony. No bias over here. It's Jaguars and Bulldogs all alike, calling it all the same.
Gotta wonder what was said in that huddle there for the Bulldogs, because they look like they let that first half of this third quarter get away from them as JC Reese pushes the ball up forward, passing it up forward to number 11 for the Bulldogs. Throws it up a little too hard, but rebound again by the Bulldogs. Taken away by Evelyn Lorenzo, pushing the floor. Looks like she's got a one-on-one situation, and
some hard contact there at the rim. Number 5, Renaya White meeting her at the rim. Coach Minner wanted it, not going to get it. Now number 11 off the mark. Another offensive rebound, Tony.
Another offense. Oh, my
leading
goodness.
to another bucket.
Renaya White grabbed it, tipped it back in by that missed ball. Those rebounds are crucial, Cam.
Absolutely, dribbling through the defense. Evelyn Lorenzo, number 5.
What a move, Cam. Renaya White's pushing the ball up the court, passing it forward, back to JC Reese. She shoots. It's a little short. It looks like there was a call here. I did not see what the ref called, but maybe a foul here. A couple of subs here for the Bulldogs. Number 10, number 22, Marquise Nelson, and 22 was Bichonnet.
Looks like we'll be going to the baseline for that inbound. Number 5, Renaya White, the senior, inbounding the ball. I'd like to shout out Ashley Gomez. Thank you so much for that nice comment of yours. We are extremely proud to be providing this broadcast. Once again, Cameron C. and Tony T. on the call.
So Renaya White inbounds the ball. Patiently wait.
Looks like we're going to have a sub. Maya Simon coming out. Emily Caranco coming in, taking out the defensive threat, Maya Simon. It's JCU trying to get something to go here.
Oh, intercepted by the Jaguars. Natalia Trevino's pushing the ball. Looks like she's slowing it down. She gets trapped. Renaya White takes the ball. And a foul.
Got caught in a double team there, Tony.
Yeah, that was that little trap there by their 2 star players, Renaya White and JC Reese, almost getting away with the ball. Or I apologize, they did get the ball as JC Reese looks to inbound.
As we have just north of 4 minutes left to play here in this third quarter of Red River Athletic Conference play.
That was Natalia Trevino's 4th foul, Cam. Another
Absolutely.
Crucial player in this contest. Look to see if she
2 players finding themselves in foul trouble.
Miscommunication by the Bulldogs, and the pass is thrown out of bounds into the stands, and now the Jaguars have the ball. Inbounding is timeout by the JCU Bulldogs.
Not sure if it's a full or a 20-second timeout, but
Coach did not like what she saw.
It's going to be a full timeout taken by by the JCU Bulldogs. And as we go into this timeout, I want to take a second to shed some light on the brand new additions to our beautiful campus here at A&M San Antonio. The beautiful rec center opening up this semester is brand new, housing our both basketball teams, men's and women's. The addition of the rec center is something we'd all been waiting for, and we are excited to be broadcasting from it. We know it as the Jaguar Den, the home of all things Jaguar sports.
Still got that new car smell in it too,
Absolutely, Cam. Tony. The bleachers, the goals, the scoreboards, the clocks, the ceilings, everything is new. And Tony, maybe you can speak on what it means to have some good facilities and a good fan turnout to a new team.
I think it's fantastic for the team to see, especially with the fans showing up as they're still walking into this arena. Everything is fresh, everything's new, and I think the Jaguars are never going to be blue because this is another basket by
number 32, Sydney Collier, as the
White
Bulldogs quickly.
And then here comes the Jaguars, number 32. Oh, intercepted by Renaya White. Good steal there. She passes it to JC Reese, a little too hard, but she's able to recover the ball before it slips out of bounds. She's penetrating JC Reese, and she gets the traveling call on JC Reese.
Looks like we have two different calls here. Need the refs to lock that one in. Baseline referee says foul. Coach side referee says travel. Looks like the travel will get the call there as our Jaguars inbound the ball. It's Maya Whiteman inbounding it to number 13, Victoria Adeniran. Adeniran taking it up here. Looking for something, finding a pass inside. Oh, and looks like they'll call a travel on
Sydney Collier. Back-to-back traveling calls, Cam. That's tough to see there as Bulldogs inbound to JC Reese, pushing the ball up, and they're trying to trap her. Oh, good defensive effort, but she's just too good at handling that ball, Cam, that she gets around and she...
Absolutely. Jaguars having no issue bringing that pressure to them, but it looks like it will lead to a foul, and she will... Not a shooting foul. It'll be an inbound for the Bulldogs. Resetting to JC Reese up top.
Renaya White's got the ball. Oh, a little good dime.
The initial block called a foul. Number 33, Daniela Sauceda, getting called for that one.
Shooting two is Bijane Arvi. Number 22 for your Bulldogs. That first one is good. Second free throw is good for Bijane Arvi.
Once again, we'd like to take this moment to thank both sides of the fans watching, both Bulldogs and Jaguars alike, as this three, just outside of the mark by Emily Caranco, can't get it to fall. As I was saying, though, thank you so much for all of those tuning in. We are looking at a great numbers right now. We have almost 70 viewers as this three.
Off the mark by Sydney Collier.
Once again, yes, Tony. Sydney Collier not being able to find that one.
Ooh, a little hard pass by Renaya White. It's intercepted by the Jaguars. Is for 13. Oh, Renaya White redeems herself. She steals the ball and gets in there for the layup, making it look easy, Cam.
Getting the steal and the two points. But, Tony, this lead is just starting to separate more and more. As a three come in by the Jaguars. Off the mark. Daniela Sauceda grabbing the board.
Ooh, good block.
And a block by number 10.
Comes
Marquise
White.
Nelson.
Good move by Renaya White. Back-to-back points. A little confused at what happened there. I didn't.
Not quite sure what the call was either, Tony.
But the Jaguars have the ball.
Moving the ball up the court.
Sydney Collier's handing the ball. Number 32 passes it out to number 4 for the Jaguars, Samaya Whiteman. Back to Emily Caranco, shooting a three, and it's good. By number 10, Emily Caranco. Here comes JC Reese. Oh, Sydney Collier with the effort, slapping that ball.
Great defensive effort there by number 32, Sydney Collier, slamming against the stats table there.
A little shaken up, but she's okay now. JC Reese has got the ball.
Got just south of a minute and a half left to play in this third quarter, Tony. If the Jarvis Christian Bulldogs want any sort of attempt to get back in this game, what do you think they need to do?
I think they still keep getting those rebounds and take advantage of those second opportunity points, because it seems they get the rebounds and it's tough for them to get the points off those third chance points that they getting, especially these free throws as well.
Absolutely,
You gotta make those, Cam.
Free throws are free points at the line. Not getting that one to drop. Jaguars getting loud, making it difficult for her. Gets that one to go as well. I'd like to take this moment to thank everybody here in attendance. We have just a little over 500 people here in the Jaguar Den, packing our stands, making it the atmosphere that the Jaguars love to play in, and making it a bit of a hostile environment for the JCU Bulldogs coming in to an away environment.
Seems like it's about even, Cam.
Absolutely, yeah.
As far as fans are, JCU's presence is here as well as the Jaguars. Yeah, we know it. We're right next to them.
We have heard them the entire game, Tony, right in our ear. Got to say, our first home game we had in the history, had a little bit more people as Emily Caranco takes that three just off the mark.
Nia White handles the ball. Their big playmaker for the Bulldogs.
Bodying her way in. Can't get that basket to go, but she'll be sent to the line for two.
I think these two are going to have to step it up even more, Cam. Number 5, Nia White, and JC Reese seem to be their primary ball handlers and efficient scorers, so they need to step it up a little bit more, even though they're doing everything they can to win this game.
Absolutely, Tony. These free throws are going to be crucial going into this last quarter, as we have a score differential of 26 points with just north of 1 minute left to play in the third quarter of this Red River Athletic Conference game. Opening up the home play for the conference for our ladies. As that second free throw is off the mark, the Bulldogs coming away with it. They'll be called with a travel, turning it over to the Lady Jaguars.
So Maya Whiteman looks to inbound the ball as she's calling some players down. So it looks like Bulldogs are also full court pressing here, Cam. And here comes number 13, Victoria, guarded by JC Reese. She's guarding her tight there, Cam. It looks like she's, takes the ball.
Move, makes her spin. And it'll count, sending her to the line for a three-point play.
The electricity is here, Cam, for the Jaguars.
Absolutely, the Jaguar Den are on their feet. The energy has just gotten woken back up. 26-point game. You think it was a three-point game after that basket went in, Tony?
Wow.
Number 13, Victoria Adenirans going to the line. Can't convert the three-point play, but I have to say, quite the impressive bucket, Tony, that last one.
Oh, very impressive as the Bulldogs push up as right at the bottom of the key. Nia White has it right outside the arc, passes it to the 10 of the Bulldogs.
And a block by number 10, Emily Caranco.
Good rebound and a basket by number 11, Shamia Champ. Those rebounds, Cam, out-rebounding our Jaguars by a lot on that off-defensive side.
Absolutely, Tony. This game could be an entirely different score just based off of the offensive rebounds alone. We have a 26-point difference, but with the way that these offensive and defensive rebounds have been looking, it could be a lot closer as the time winds down. She gets that one to go right at the buzzer. Number 4, Tamaya Whiteman with the teardrop jumper.
That's a way to end a quarter there, Cameron. That is a way to end the quarter. It sets the tone going into this fourth quarter. And if these Bulldogs can't make any adjustments, this one looks a little one-sided here.
Absolutely. Heading into this fourth quarter, your A&M University San Antonio Lady Jaguars 70, your Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs 42, a 28-point difference going into this fourth quarter. Tony, as you said it, the Bulldogs can put in a tent, but it's seeming like this one is just winding down as Coach Minner is letting his players know what he thinks needs to be done to put the final touches on this game as we have 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, that's 28 points is hard to come back from, Cam. We've seen it before. Teams, they just got to make the right adjustments that they need to do. Number 5, Renaya White. Number 4, JC Reese are the two to look out for going into this final period of basketball.
Absolutely, and if you are just joining us once again, Cameron C. and Tony T. on the call for the Jaguars Sports Network. It is our pleasure to be broadcasting you this game live from the Jaguar Den at Texas A&M University, San Antonio. This is the conference home opener for our Lady Jags, who are 1-1 in the conference. The Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs, 0-2 in the conference, 0-3 overall. As Evelyn Lorenzo making something happen.
Lorenzo has the ball, pass it inside. Another dish to number 33. It looks like there's a foul.
Little down low pass from Maya Simon to Daniela Sauceda. Sauceda goes up, can't quite get the basket to fall, but she'll be sent to the line for 2 free throws.
At the line, number 33, Daniela Sauceda.
73 viewers watching live. I'd like to thank all of you tuning in as the first free throw from Daniela Sauceda goes down. If you are new to the Jaguar Sports Network channel, be sure to drop us a subscription, drop us a like, and drop us wherever you're chatting from. We like to say hello to everybody as Daniela Sauceda makes both.
Bulldogs are pushing forward, back to Renaya White. That's their leading scorer, Cam. 20 points, 10 rebounds. She's already at a double-double. Pass inside, and it looks like a foul is going to be called on 33, Daniela Sauceda.
Number 10, Marquise Nelson.
Marquise Nelson, number 10, for the Bulldogs at the line, shooting a pair of free throws.
We have a 30-point game, Tony. Make that 29. Just south of 10 minutes left to play in this fourth quarter. Obviously, we just started out, so 28-point game it is after both of those free throws are made.
Inching closer to making a comeback as Evelyn Lorenzo comes up the court here. Met at half court by number 11.
Tony, I'm noticing a lot of poise coming out of Evan Lorenzo as unfortunately our Jaguars turn it over and a foul is called on number 4, Tamaya Whiteman. But Tony, can you speak a little bit on the importance of having a playmaker and leader who is poised on the ball?
I couldn't agree more, Cam. It's very important to have a player like Evelyn Lorenzo. She seems calm, collective, and cool as she casually is already 19 points on the contest. It seems like she's aiming to get some more.
Absolutely. Possibly a player of the game.
3 assists to go with her name as well, as she's pressing right here on number 32 of the Bulldogs.
I'd like to thank everybody for chatting here. Miss Ashley Gomez, Deandra Gully, Miss Sharon Caldwell chatting in here. Much love to everybody out there.
The spin in the basket by number 11 for the Bulldogs. That was some Shamia Champ. Lorenzo coming with the ball. Ooh.
Looks like they're going to call a travel. Coach Minner not happy, wanted a foul on that one as she went down. A little bit of contact there.
She just shakes it off, Cam. She's so calm in this game.
Jaguars still continuing that full-court press, Tony, even with this lead. I mean, what do you think that's all about?
That's Coach Minner's style. I don't think that's ever going to change, Cam. The way they keep pushing, and I think that has a lot to do with this point differential here going late in this game.
As a great pass by Raina White down low to number 12, Haven Barrett. Great basket there for the JCU Bulldogs, doing their best to chip away and stay in this game as Evelyn Jimenez spins. Goes on low, can't quite find it. Maya Simon for 3, bang!
That ball movement, Cam, is what Jaguar basketball is all about. They press and they move the ball very well.
Absolutely, and after that three-pointer by Maya Simon, the Jaguar Christian University Bulldogs will go into a timeout. just north of 8 minutes left to play in this contest. Jaguars with a comfortable lead, 27 points. Tony, I'm not seeing really any way that the Jaguar Christian University Bulldogs can, I mean, obviously there's a way to fight their way back into it.
Yeah, I agree, Cam. They have a little bit of time, 8 minutes, just north of 8 minutes. With a score differential like this, it's going to be difficult to climb back into this contest, Cam.
Absolutely, as both teams talk it over.
Here's something to look at too, Cam. At the end of the third quarter, Jarvis has 24 offensive rebounds to the Jaguars' 8 offensive rebounds. Total rebounds, the Bulldogs have 53 to our Jaguars' 32, and the score differential is this big, Cam. That's
absolutely
interesting to see. Rebounding is a huge part of this game.
Do not think it's normally something you see of the losing team out-rebounding the winning team by such a large margin.
Here come the Bulldogs. Renia White's got the ball on the left side. Good pass out to number 12 for the Bulldogs, and she gets it. Almost an and one there, Cam. By number 12.
Absolutely facing that contact right at the rim, not getting the call though.
Evelyn Lorenzo's got the ball. Out to Maya Simon to, oh, the three is good by Tamaya Whiteman. On the corner three there. This is starting to get away from the Bulldogs, but they still have fight almost with trouble, but she holds her pivot foot there. Renia, oh, and a block-ish by Daniela.
Almost a block there by Daniela Sauceda, as Tony said. Unfortunately, just finding the wrist of number 5, the playmaker Renia White.
Her fifth. At the line. For the Bulldogs, number 5, Renia White, shooting 2.
Once again, we'd like to shout out everybody involved. Shout out to Sam Rocha, our Jaguar College Radio director. Makes everything happen, makes all the magic happen over there on our student-ran Jaguar College Radio, as we are in collaboration with them for this live broadcast, as number 5, Renia White, gets those free throws to drop.
Here comes Evelyn Lorenzo, pushing up the court, passes it over to Allison Wallace, number 34, and the Bulldogs are able to take it away. And they push up, pushing to Renia White. Ooh, just short of that layup. Another rebound by the Bulldogs. Out of bounds, and it is the Bulldogs' ball here. Renia White inbounding this ball. Has to get inside the basket. It looks like number 10 for the Bulldogs is going to the line. Number 10 is Marquise Nelson. Fouls on Allison Wallace, number 34 for the Jaguars.
27-point game with just north of 7 left to play.
And the second free throw is good by Marquise Nelson.
Bounce pass to Maya Simon down low. Maya Simon dishing out for 3.
Talia Trevino on that attempted three-pointer. Renia White has the ball for the Bulldogs, passing it to JC Reese. Back inside, number 22 of the Bulldogs. Good ball movement. That was number 22. Bishane. My apologies, number 12.
Maya Simon down low, unable to keep it in, going down hard. Hopefully she's all right.
Bulldogs have the ball. They give it to JC Reese, their primary ball handler, passing it up the court, and they're still pressing, Cam.
I was going to say, Jaguars still keeping up that full court press as
Layup
number 11 Shayma Champ getting that floater to go.
They're not going down without a fight, Cam. They're still fighting. Those Bulldogs.
Excuse me, Shamaya Champ. I stand corrected on that.
Tyler Trevino gets that offensive rebound there, out to Evelyn Lorenzo. Inside, a little teardrop is good. And one! Evelyn Lorenzo.
Sending her to the line for a 3-point play.
She's having herself a game, Cam.
Absolutely, Tony. I believe she's the game's leading scorer tonight.
That she is. She is the leading scorer. At the end of the third, she was at 19. She's well over 20 points in this contest.
She may very well be pushing 30, if not hitting 30 by the end of this competition. Gets that one to go as well.
Yeah, she was one to watch going into this game. She's averaging 18.4 points a game.
Absolutely. One of our players to watch in our pregame has a double team. Doesn't quite pan out. Euro step. Good. Renaya White.
Another basket for her. She's the leading scorer for the Bulldogs with 20 at the end of the third quarter and 10 rebounds. She has a double-double already in this contest, Cam.
Natalia Trevino now to number 4, Tamaya Whiteman. Just under the mark.
Looks like we got the Bulldogs getting the ball. The ball is 22 inbound to JC Reese, and they are still for a full court pressing. You love to see it.
Absolutely, keeping that pressure up. True Coach Minner philosophy as number 11, Shamaya Champ, draws the foul, taking her to the line for 2. Looking to cut this lead down to a 21-point lead. She can make these free throws drop.
Got the 2 star players, the Bulldogs having a word with the ref from the Bulldogs.
First one, just off the mark by Shamaya Champ. Once again, shout out to all those watching at home on the Jaguar and Bulldog side alike. Second free throw off the mark as well. Still a 23-point game for the Bulldogs.
Evelyn Lorenzo's pushing the ball forward. Slows
Evelyn
down.
Lorenzo finding Maya Simon for 3 off the mark. Daniela Sauceda coming down with it. Looks like she got fouled on the way down as well. Number 4, JC Reese, getting called on that one.
Lorenzo inbound in
Little
this ball.
disdain from the from the Jarvis as the 3 goes up, off the mark again.
Pulls the trigger with a defender in front of her. Not afraid to take that shot, Cam. That's confidence. We love to see as JC Reese pushes the ball up for the Bulldogs. Passing it in, and it's just over. And it's going to be the Jaguars' ball here. Cam, you can't afford to make those mistakes when you're trying to make a comeback late in this fourth quarter.
No,
here.
especially not this late in this game, Tony, as Evelyn Lorenzo dishing it out, finding what she finds. Maya Simon now to Miss Trevino.
So we got a timeout here for the Jaguars. Coach Minner wants to have a word with our Lady Jaguars.
Absolutely, timeout with just south of 5 minutes left to go in this Red River Athletic Conference matchup.
We look forward to seeing you here.
Wow, another interesting stat I just saw. At the end of the third quarter, it looks like the Bulldogs had 24 turnovers to the Jaguars' 9 turnovers. That might be the difference in the rebound game and why the score is so different, Cam.
Great job spotting that out, Tony.
That's something you gotta keep an eye on when you're wanting to make a miracle happen here in this Jaguar Den in San Antonio, Texas.
It's going to be inbounded now to Evelyn Lorenzo. Back to number 4, Tamaya Whiteman. Tamaya Whiteman to Maya Simon down low. Can't get the jump shot to fall.
Nia White pushing the ball again to JC Reese. She's pulling the trigger on the 3. Just a little hard as it bounces out as number 4 for the Jaguars.
Maya Whiteman goes up. Gets some contact. Shooting foul. She'll go to the line for 2. Free throws, once again, being a constant factor of this game. The going to the line has been happening all game. Tony going back and forth the entire match.
I was on JC Reese, number 4. That's only her second foul.
Gets that one to fall with ease, making it a 24-point game.
I do like what I'm seeing from the Bulldogs. They continue to fight, continue to push the ball.
Absolutely, it ain't over till it's over. Gets that one to fall as well, as subs will come in. Number 10, Emily Caranco will take out the 33, Daniela Salceda, or excuse me, 34, Allison Wallace.
All right, JC.
As JCU continues to scrap away at this lead here. 25 points after those free throws.
It's Renaya White, teardrop, and just a little short on the basket. Another offensive rebound.
Another
rebound.
offensive rebound.
Another
one
rebound by
leading to another basket right
Bijane
there.
Harvey.
23-point game.
They continue to chip away at this lead, Cam. It may not be over just yet.
Absolutely. If they could have just limited a little bit of those turnovers early on in the game, so I think we would have been looking at a bit of a different game here, as number 4, Tamaya Whiteman, will be sent to the line for 2. Tony, would you say it is a fair trade-off, those turnovers to those rebounds that they've been getting against the Jaguars?
Absolutely. 24 turnovers at the end of the third quarter is tough to have. When you're out-rebounding your opponent by that many rebounds, turnovers are definitely a factor to the Jaguars' 9 at the end of the third quarter.
Pretty much canceling, the stats cancel each other out right there. I mean, as Tamaya Whiteman drops her second one, extending the lead to 24 points now. Your Lady Jaguars 84, your Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs 60.
She attacks the basket, and Renaya White again scores with ease. She makes it look easy out there, Cam. Evelyn Lorenzo handling the rock, coming up the court. A little crisscross action by Evelyn Lorenzo to number 4, Tamaya Whiteman. Natalia Trevino shoots at the top, and that 3 is good.
Why not let it fly, she says.
And a good defensive effort by number 21 on the Jaguars, Maya Simon, as it rolls out of bounds there.
Absolutely, an amazing effort late in this game here.
These are the turnovers that, could be offsetting, even though the Bulldogs were grateful that it's still in their hands.
Absolutely,
that kind
as
of
this
stuff.
25-point lead. Renaya White wants to cut it down to 22. Can't get it quite. Another rebound by JCU. Goes up. Gets that one to fall.
Good rebound and good points by Bijane Harvey, number 22. She's a rebounding force, Cam.
Absolutely. And the handles we're seeing now by Evelyn Lorenzo. Jaguars whipping the ball around. Floater. Gets it to go. That one will fall for 2.
Maya Whiteman there. Little teardrop action. Jags are not letting up, Cam. They are still scoring. They're still doing the pressing as Renaya White pushes the ball up for the Bulldogs, number 11 there.
And a hard basket with contact at the rim, getting that to fall.
Shamia Champ. What a basket there, Cam.
Momentum slowing down here with the Jaguars. Haven't had a bucket by them in a while, as Maya Simon from the corner, off the mark.
Good rebound by Natalia Trevino, and second chance points did not go in there. Rebound by the Bulldogs.
Number 12, Haven Verrett, a true freshman.
Renaya White attacking again, and she gets another easy basket for Renaya White. She is in that paint. She's making all these points.
Absolutely.
Make it look easy.
A difference maker late in this game with just south of 2 minutes left to play. Evelyn Lorenzo, corner 3, off the mark.
Renaya
Can't
White.
quite get it to fall as Renaya White pacing up the court once again.
2-on-1, and she...
And a block by Maya Simon.
Showing her presence in the paint there, Cam. You love to see it.
It'll be a baseline inbound. At number 5, JCU, as Coach Minner calls a timeout late in this fourth quarter. Tony, what did you think that's all about?
I'm not too sure, but he's an interesting man, and he saw something he might have not liked, and he wants to have a conversation with his squad. with only 1:44. It's
Absolutely.
interesting to see that he is not letting up. He is keeping the foot on the gas to keep the lead as high as it can be, Cam.
Absolutely, and with just south of a minute 45 left to play with a 21-point lead, can go ahead and notch the Lady Jaguars down for this win, going 2-1 in conference now. The Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs will be 0-3, 0-4 overall, 0-3 in the conference. We have quite the exciting matchup next for you after this. Don't go anywhere. We have the Texas A&M University men's basketball facing off against the Jarvis Christian University Bulldogs men's. It's going to be quite the match.
A lot of substitutions coming out here.
Absolutely. Looks like Coach Minder's going to go ahead and take off his starters. He is happy with what they have produced so far. And the deep bench players of the Jaguars will go ahead and close this one out, as Renaya White can't quite get that one to fall.
Also by number 20 from the Jaguars, unable to get it. Bijane Harvey gets the ball in that scramble. And number 12, and it rolls out. Another second chance point. They're not able to get it. Victoria, number 13, a little slip there. Passes it out to number 11 of the Jags, back to Emily Caranco.
Jump shot by number 10. Emily Caranco gets that one to fall. Jaguars 91, Bulldogs 68, with just north of 1 minute left to play in this fourth quarter. The full court press not letting up at all.
Come the Bulldogs. Back to Renaya White. Back to their 2-2, and a three is pulled, and it's a little too rough. Just pumps out. Up. Jaguars recover. Emily Caranco has the ball. She's going to take it to the basket and scores with ease. A one-on-one situation. Come the Bulldogs, still fighting, and a little foul there. Maybe offensive? No. I apologize.
They will call a foul on number 13, Victoria Edernan. And that'll send number 5, Renaya White, to the line for 2, with just 38 seconds left to play. First one won't go.
Top scorer right there, Cam. I believe she's got to be over 30 points at this point.
Absolutely. Almost half of the JCU points, total points. Can't get that one to drop either.
Jaguars pushing up. Victoria, number 13.
Just a couple seconds separating shot clock and game clock here. Number 11, Taraya Stolo. Can't get that one to fall.
Good rebound by the Bulldogs as they're pushing forward. Number 12 is going to, good fake into layup. Gets her own rebound. Good.
Not sure who got called for the foul there, Tony.
Unsure as well, Cam. Love this effort, though, by the Bulldogs.
Number 10, Emily Caranca, with
Evan Ferret shooting 2 here for the Bulldogs.
The true freshman sinking that one with just 17 minutes left to play. There is shot clock has turned off. 17 seconds left to play. The shot clock has turned off. Can't get the second one to fall, but the Bulldogs come up with an offensive rebound, and
looks like their
shot
White in the hands of their star player, passes it out to Bijane Harvey, misses. And as we wind down here, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank the chat for tuning in and this Red River Athletic Conference game. We're going to pass it over to
ladies and gentlemen, as you heard it there from Tony T, 93, your Jaguars, 69, your Bulldogs. We'd like to thank everyone tuning in to this live broadcasted match, live from JSN and live from the Jaguar College Radio, as we are going to send it over to our, very exciting match. The fans excited, JCU excited, and now we are going to send it over to our sideline reporter Nevenka Gomez for a word from Coach Minner.